Lowry. To halt the run, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for LaMarcus Aldridge. 4th in rebounding, and don't forget top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat night in and night out.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte leading by 22. Irving passes to the dude. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Dang. Got a piece of it. A fast break now for Charlotte. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
And again, Charlotte running the court in transition. Ahead, out to the wing. Here's Dixon. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. 33 points for the Great One.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And at the end of the third, one here again with the fourth quarter might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Charlotte shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Great one out there with Irving. Then it's Keefe. And it's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's the captain in at the 3 spot. Toronto shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. A fast break now for Charlotte. Irving's got the ball. Pass to O'Connor. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's the Great One. From downtown, it's rebounded by Bargnani.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Postnov, covered by Irving. Now here's Dang. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Cannot hit. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's the Great One. Fires the 3. Keefe passes to Dixon. Charlotte moving it around. The captain gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Dang. Good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Passes it to the captain. From deep. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Stolen by Bargnani. Now the Raptors moving it up, and that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Toronto. Hibbert comes in for Bargnani. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Luol Deng. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Durant comes in for Keith. The Wizard, he's checked in for the captain. And it's Bryant in for the Great One. Postnov, he's covered by Irving. Here's Postnov. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And that one's good. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And talk about applying pressure to an opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 more games left to play on their year against the Raptors.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Great One. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Durant.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're leading by 42. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Griffin. Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. The captain's checked in for the Wizard. And the Great One subbed in for Kyrie Irving. To the wing right side. Here's Dixon. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The captain. And the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Deflects the pass. And here's Lowry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ryan against Lowry. Smith outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Shoots. Off on that one. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
8 steals for him in this win, guys. That's the stat of the night. That makes a lot of possessions he cut short with his feisty D. He made things difficult for the opponent every time they had the ball.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up the game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.